Star Wars fans, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is finally here. After years of waiting, after it being postponed so many times we can't even count, it's finally here. The graphics are insane, the gameplay is so much different than the complete saga. It is just a all-around, unbelievably awesome game, but there are some pretty bad things about it. So here's my review of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Let's get right into all of it right now. What's up guys, Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars here. So today we're talking about LEGO Star Wars. I thought I would never see the day when I'd actually be talking about this game finally after it being postponed so many times and we thought we'd never get it. It finally came out and it is awesome. If you want to play alone. This game is unbelievable. 17 years after the complete saga comes out, the Skywalker Saga comes out. The complete saga was the first 6 films in the LEGO game. It came out in 2005. That game was awesome. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And then you look at that versus now, it's insane. It's like night and day. The graphics are extremely better. Even the gameplay, they changed up completely, so you're not just spamming X the whole time if you're playing on an Xbox. There's different techniques you can do different combos for hits, you can do all this crazy fun stuff with the Force, and it's just a way more rounded out game, especially combat-wise. So you get to select where you want to start. You can either start at The Phantom Menace, A New Hope, or The Force Awakens. This is the beginning of each of the trilogies, prequel, original, and sequel. You can start wherever you want, but you can't start in episode 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 9. You have to start at the beginning of a trilogy and then unlock those as you go. Of course, I started The Phantom Menace. Got to start at the beginning. I mean, if you started somewhere else, I'm not hating on you, but I'm hating on you because you got to start at the beginning, you know? But what I love most about this game so far is that it is open world. This means you can go through the episodes. You can go through episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and so on and so forth till you finish the game, but there are side missions. There are bounty hunter missions. There are these cool side quests, or you could just roam through the open world. You can go to Tatooine and Mos Espa and just walk around. There's some stuff in every tiny little corner. You can get the kyber crystal bricks that you have to collect to upgrade your characters. They're all just spread out throughout the whole galaxy in random corners of random open world places like Mos Espa or like Naboo or like Coruscant. It's awesome. And now every character is unique. You can have any character have an interaction with another character, and that interaction is going to be different. If you're like little Anakin Skywalker from The Phantom Menace talking to Darth Vader, they have a different conversation where it's like, hey, that's a cool suit. And Darth Vader's like, patience, young one, patience. Like saying, you're going to be me someday. You can have General Grievous talk to Obi-Wan, just two guys standing in the middle of Mos Espa or wherever you want to be in the galaxy, and he's like, hello there. He's like, General Kenobi. That's how it goes down. Each character has a different interaction with another character. If you're little Annie and you go up to Padme, he says, are you an angel? It's just so detailed and awesome that every character is different and every character has a different interaction and a different saying to say to a different character. It's just unreal. And of course, the way that all LEGO Star Wars games have been in the past, you have these awesome cutscenes that are hilarious. Play on the fact that Palpatine is obviously a Sith Lord and how the Jedi never saw it and he's just messing around the whole time in the prequel trilogy, and it's just a lot of fun. Unlike games like Elden Ring and all these crazy more serious games where people are freaking out because they keep dying constantly, LEGO Star Wars is just a relief. It is just something fun to play. It's just something you can sit back, relax, die a million times and not get mad at all because it's LEGO Star Wars and it's fun and you can go around killing whoever you want and you can go around just forcing stuff or just free roam around all the planets in the galaxy. Whatever you want to do, it's all you. You don't have to worry about dying and losing all your stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that because it's LEGO Star Wars and it is awesome. Now with all that being said, I absolutely love this game. I can't emphasize that more, but there is one enormous problem with this game, like huge problem that is literally tearing me apart right now, and that is that there is no multiplayer, no online, no co-op, no nothing. Of course, there still is a chance that they will add this later. There's rumors that it might come out in May, late May, who knows what's going to happen. But right now, there's no multiplayer. And this really turns me off from the game. I am a guy who wants to play with my friends. I'm a guy who wants to play with other people. It's all that fun stuff. I don't really like playing campaign type games by myself. Of course, I made the exception for this game because it's Star Wars and it's epic. And I've played Jedi Fallen Order, of course, which isn't really multiplayer either. But this game should definitely be multiplayer. The complete saga was multiplayer. All of the LEGO Star Wars games have been multiplayer, and this one's not. This is the big one. The complete saga was huge, and you can play multiplayer. This one is the Skywalker Saga. It's all 9 films. You can have DLCs from Mando. You can have DLCs from Solo. It is the game, and there's no multiplayer. Say what you will about this game, but that is a huge, huge, huge flaw. I know it got delayed a million times. I know we've been waiting years for it. So why not just delay it again and add multiplayer? If they're going to give it to us in a couple months, why not just delay it by a couple months and give it to us right away? This is just a big flaw to a great released game. The graphics are great. The combat is great. It's just fun to roam around the open worlds. There's stuff in every corner of each spot, and no multiplayer. It's like, the game is epic. The game is so good. The game is unbelievable. It's unreal. It's so awesome. But yet, here I am, sitting in front of this camera, telling you guys that I have a huge problem with this game. And it's that there's no multiplayer. I want to play with my friends. I want to go around being Mando while my friend is being General Grievous, and we're just conquering the galaxy together, just as two random friends, two random characters that never interact in movies or anything. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need multiplayer. Come on. It's just weighing the game down so much. There's so much positivity around this game, and yet there's just this one looming shadow of hatred from people saying there's no multiplayer. So if I were to rank this game right now, I would probably have to give it a 7.5 out of 10, which is not a good score. No, not at all. But if it were to get that multiplayer, if it came out with the multiplayer, I think this would be a 9.5 going on 10 out of 10 game right now. This game is so good. The graphics are good. The combat is good. The story, of course, is Star Wars, so it's great. The comedy is funny. All of it is on point, except for the fact that there's no multiplayer, and it brings it down so far for me that I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10 right now. Now, maybe I'll make a video in the future when multiplayer is out, and I'm like, this game is 10 out of 10. Boom, 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 boom. You must play this game. Has to be played. You must do it. But right now, I'm saying 7.5 out of 10. Which is not a good score. Now, this game has so much to do. I completed the Phantom Menace, and when I went back and looked, it said I completed it to 43%, which means I can go back and find so much more stuff, side missions, whatever, that I didn't do, that were there that I just missed, or something crazy that I missed more than half of the episode. I don't know what I was doing, but I just went through it, and I did the story, but I only did less than half of it. 43% is not a lot. So although this game is great, it has some flaws to it, and I know they will fix them, and I'm sure multiplayer is coming, but if that multiplayer doesn't come, this game is going downhill fast. Once everybody beats the campaign, once everybody beats the levels and has fun by themselves, they're going to want to play with their friends. That's the next step. You want to play with your friends. You want to do Lego Star Wars with your friends. That's why the Complete Saga was such a fun thing. Everybody has their memories of the Complete Saga, playing with their friends, all that fun stuff. You can't have that with this game. You're playing by yourself. All those memories, I mean, you're gonna get some, but you're not gonna remember them as much because you're not gonna be doing them with your friends. With all that being said, 7.5 out of 10 right now. They add multiplayer. I could argue that it could be a 9 out of 10. I just don't think it could ever hit that 10 out of 10 because it didn't release multiplayer with the release. What are they doing? Come on, Lucasfilm. But I would still recommend, go get this game. Try it out. Maybe you like campaign games more than I do. I don't really like playing by myself. I'm definitely going to play all the way through this game. I can't wait for that twist ending where everybody's really dead the whole entire time, like that happens in Star Wars, right? Right? But if you're already playing it and you already have the game, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think that the multiplayer not being there is a big deal, or am I just making too much out of it? Am I just exploding for no reason? Tell me in the comments below. Am I crazy, or am I just completely right and this game really needs multiplayer? Smash like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video and my pretty face will show up in that recommended feed of yours. Lego Star Wars is finally here after years and years and years and years and years of waiting. So go play it. Tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments below. Does it need multiplayer? Because I think it definitely does. And may the Force be with you. Always.